kick off some science. Hi there, my name is Odyssey from McWane Science Center, and you're watching SciSparks. On today's episode, we're going to drum up some knowledge on one of the world's oldest instruments, the drum. Drums have been around for thousands of years. From celebrations to communication, every culture has used drums to keep people connected. And no matter where they're from, the science behind them is the same: vibrations. Some of the earliest drums were made with animal skin stretched over hollowed out wood, gourds, or even clay pots. This is what we refer to as the shell of the drum. Over time, we started to add metal framing and mylar to more modern sets, such as drum kits and marching drums. However, you don't need a full kit to make a drum. Here, I've created my own, using a bucket and packing tape on top. When it comes to making a drum, two other things come into play: the drum size and tension. Check this out. Bigger drums generally have a deeper shell depth, which contributes to a lower pitch and longer resonance or quality, like a timpani or a bass drum. Smaller drums tend to have a more shallow shell depth, meaning that they have a higher pitch and shorter resonance, much like bongos or a snare. So we can get something like this. But what about these two drums? This one has a deeper shell, and this one a shallow shell. But listen to their sounds. Even though this one has a smaller shell, it has a deeper tone. But why is this? Well, whether it's a DIY drum or a professional tom, it all comes down to vibration. Drum heads can be tightened and loosened in order to change the pitch or replace a damaged head. This increases and decreases the surface tension of the material. Changing the tension changes the pitch because it changes how fast the surface vibrates. That's the sound of science in action. Let's see this up close. See how the powder bounces? Those are vibrations. Sound might be invisible, but this helps us take a closer look. You can also see vibrations in other instruments, especially stringed instruments. The thinner, tighter, and shorter the string, the higher the pitch. The thicker, looser, and longer the string, the lower the pitch. We've made our drum and learned how to tune it, but what about playing it? When it comes to beats, drumming is really just math that you can hear. Let me show you. A steady drum beat is like counting seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called 4/4 time, and most songs follow this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Split the beat in half and you get eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And split it into 4 and you get 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 eana, 4 eana. Super fast! Each division is breaking time into smaller chunks, like fractions in math. So when drummers play complex rhythms, they're really just doing math. Adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing time to create patterns. Drummers are like mathematicians with speedy hands and sticks. Hi-ya! And just like with math, once you understand the rules, you can create endless combinations. Drums are at the heart of countless music styles. From Neil Peart and Phil Collins' driving rock, to Jonathan Moffett and Sheila E. and pop, to the funk rhythms of Questlove and Clive Stubblefield, and the smooth jazz beats of Max Roach and Art Blakey. Much like the soulful jazz that happens right here in Birmingham's historic Carver Theater, home of the Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame. Originally opened in 1935 as a movie house for African Americans in the city's thriving Black business district, the theater now celebrates more than 245 Alabama jazz pioneers, including legends like Joe Sample and Diane Krall, while also inspiring the next generation of jazz greats. And that's the science of drumming and the rhythm of community. Thanks again to the fine folks at Carver Theater for allowing us to use their beautiful space. And thank you for watching this episode of SciSparks. In order to catch new episodes as soon as they're released, remember to subscribe and like, comment, and share. Until next time.